Am I live? I doubt anyone's even going to join this because I, again, as usual, did not announce this in advance. But I'm doing a video with Louie at noon Pacific time. So I have like 30 minutes where I'm just sitting here waiting for Louie. So I figured I might as well hop on a little live stream because I haven't done a live stream in quite some time. But I actually love doing live streams way more than I like doing YouTube videos, honestly. Well, YouTube videos take a little more effort. If I'm doing a YouTube video alone, I have to research something. I have to figure out what I'm going to say. Usually I don't make scripts or anything. I usually just wing it, but I mean, I don't think I'm that great at winging things because I'm a dumb bitch. So, I tend to enjoy just sitting here and chatting with you guys more than I enjoy like making YouTube videos. They're fun with Louie or when I have someone on the channel, because then we can just chat and have a conversation. But then I have to edit it. So, oh, there's a few people joining. I'm surprised anyone is joining my live stream. I again never announce these in advance, but I guess like, do you guys get a notification or how do you know that I'm on a live stream? Does it send you a push notification to join my live stream? Because I don't even know why anyone watches me. I'm such a stupid little. I've realized recently that I have really negative self talk. Like, I feel like on Twitter, I constantly post things like, I'm a dumb bitch. But I feel like people think I'm joking. And I'm joking because I don't actually think I'm like an idiot. I don't think I actually have an extremely low IQ. I do talk to myself all the time though, telling myself you're a dumb bitch. If I make the slightest little error in my day-to-day life, I'm like, you stupid fucking idiot, you stupid fucking bitch. Does anyone else talk like that to themselves? Is that normal? Or do you guys talk much more kindly to yourselves? Are you guys like uh, I don't know. That is just my default. I always am just like, you fucking idiot, you're so fucking stupid. Anyway, I am moving to LA. Right now, I've only booked a place for 2 months, so it's a sublet. But the person I'm subletting from told me that I need to decide in the next couple of days if I want to extend it for either a month or a full year because the sublet is apparently getting other offers, such a hot commodity. So I need to decide in the next couple of days if I'm going to move for a full year or maybe just extend for another month. Right now, I've only booked 2 months in LA. Um, Sorry, let me read some of these comments. Oh, you're happy to see me doing well. Thank you. Oh, you get push notifications. Okay, I'm sorry. Does it get annoying when you get push notifications? Because I have noticed sometimes when I go on live streams, I do immediately see a decrease in my subscriptions. Like people just immediately unfollow me when they see that I'm going live sometimes. Maybe it's because it sends you a push notification and people are like, oh my God, I don't want to get notified about this fucking girl. Um, Someone asked, what do I know about Sam? Okay, so I made a YouTube video and I didn't make this the title of the video, but at the end of the video, I gave an update on my last interaction with Sam. Um, so I was in LA. I'll get to this later, but I'm dating. And I was in LA and oh, someone donated to me. Thank you so much for donating to me. I'm trying to actually earn some more money now because Vegas is much cheaper than LA and I'm spending a few months, maybe a year in LA, so I'm trying to earn some money to pay for rent. So my donation links are in the description box if you'd like to support my coverage, my continued coverage, because I'm doing a YouTube video in 30 minutes, and support my move to LA. If you got any, thank you so much for the donation. Um, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, my update on Sam. So I was in LA visiting someone and I woke up pretty late that day. I woke up at like maybe 11 a.m. I woke up to see two missed calls and two voicemails from MDC Brooklyn. The only possibilities that this could be are either Sam Bakeman Fried or the person who I retrieved that prison photo of Sam from, who I have only spoken to once because I was connected to him by G Lock. If you remember G Lock from my interviews, my buddy, my ex Blood Gang member buddy, G Lock, he connected me to someone in prison who, this is how I got the picture. I'm not going to say the person's name or anything, but I will say that he gave me one phone call So he's the only other person who has my phone number. But after that one phone call, he reached out to me a couple more times. I screened the calls. This was way back several months ago. So, and I told G-Lock to tell him that I don't think we should speak anymore, just because I noticed that for MDC visitor paperwork, you have to respond to whether or not you're in contact with other inmates. So I was like, oh, it might not look good if I'm talking to other inmates. So I told G-Lock to tell him we can't talk anymore. So the only time we spoke was one time on the phone months ago. So I'm like, why would he randomly call me right now? Or is it Sam? I will also say that Sam and I have been in contact since January this year. But ever since that phone call, Sam has not responded to a single one of my emails. So we were in contact via email. There's this email service called Core Links that's specifically for inmates. And it's for him, it's not connected to the internet. So it's not like he has access to normal internet. But I think he can add maybe like 15 people, 20 people to his email list. So unless he removed me from his email list, but I've been on his email list since January this year, and we were in pretty much constant communication. But since that phone call, which I believe was on June 8th, I haven't heard from Sam. And I don't think I've ever gone this long without talking to Sam since we met. We have always been in pretty constant communication. So I was kind of nervous, wondering if he's okay. I asked someone on his team. The guy on his team basically said that, like, there are some things that happen at MDC, so maybe they go on lockdown every once in a while. But lockdown from June 8th, I don't know if Sam is upset at me or what happened, or if he tried to reach me and something had happened in jail that he wanted to talk to me about, but I didn't answer the phone call. But anyway, I missed 2 phone calls from MDC Brooklyn. There were 2 voice messages, but when you get a call from prison, the voicemail, or like the automated thing, is that it just asks you if you want to accept this call. So the voicemail that I got just asked me if I wanted to accept the call, but it didn't say who was calling me. And I tried to call MDC Brooklyn back later, and they were like, you have to answer the call. We can't tell you who tried to contact you. You just have to wait to see if they call you again. But since that day, nothing from Sam, no more phone calls, no more emails. And I just think it's funny timing, because Sam and I have been in constant communication. And then right after I missed those phone calls, nothing from Sam. So I'm kind of worried about him. I don't think he's like dead or anything. According to the person on his team, he's still alive. But I'm worried. Okay, wait, let me read some of these comments. There's an announcement thumbnail on your sub feed. I did not. Totally normal to talk shit about yourself. Okay, good. Do I plan to go into TV or get a tech job? You love G-Lock. I love G-Lock too. Pump the camera quality. What do you mean? It's an iPhone. It's the newest iPhone. It's the newest iPhone 15 Pro. So I'm not planning on setting up like a fancy camera. I own one, but they're too complicated for me to figure out. Anyway, last time I talked to Sam, literally the last email I got from Sam before those 2 phone calls was him saying that he'll look into letting me visit him in jail. I asked if I'd be able to visit, and he said, yeah, let me look into it. Then nothing. I've never gone this long without talking to Sam. I do really adore Sam. Okay, I shouldn't say that. That's a little too far. I don't adore Sam. He is a criminal. He is a big criminal. But he is also my squishy little criminal. He's my favorite criminal. He's always been so kind to me. I'm not saying he's innocent. I think he's guilty. But Sam has always been so kind to me. He's my little buddy. I don't think he's an evil, malicious person. I do think that he's delusional and reckless, and obviously was guilty of committing massive scale financial fraud. But he's always been so lovely and kind to me. I've been in contact with him since the beginning of, I feel like, my journey into this world. Um, there were some experiences that I could only relate to him about, like when I started being in tabloids and New York Post articles and Daily Mail and all these tabloids writing articles about me. The only person I could really talk to about it and commiserate with was Sam, because I was like, who else do I know who's receiving a lot of distressing press right now? No one else in my real life, but Sam was there for me through all of those times. And I do have a special place in my heart for my little squishy little Samuel. So I am kind of distressed, and I'm worried if he's mad at me, and I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so did I talk to Sam about trading? No, I've never asked Sam for trading advice. Sorry, I'm preparing for my YouTube video later. I need to not look like a grease ball. Um, this is an iPhone camera, you fucking idiot. Maybe it's because I'm using StreamYard. I use a service to do these live streams because it allows me to stream on multiple different platforms. So maybe StreamYard is like toying with the quality, but it is not the camera. I'm using the newest iPhone 15 Pro. But I go through this website called StreamYard because it allows me to stream on multiple platforms. So or it's your fucking internet. Because no one else is complaining about the pixels or whatever. Anyway, so that's the last I know about Sam. I believe he's still alive. Someone on his team said that he's still alive, but I'm a little distressed that he isn't talking to me right now. I don't know if I did something wrong. I've also realized now that I've begun dating. See, someone says quality is great. I've also realized now that I've begun dating that I have a very anxious attachment style. Because I'm dating right now, and that's part of why I'm moving to LA. Because I'm seeing somebody. But I've realized I have a very anxious attachment style. I always think that everything is my fault. Like if the guy I'm talking to doesn't respond to me for a few hours, I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? Like I mentally, and this doesn't come through in any of my other relationships with people because I've been trying to analyze why I'm this way, and for like a few days I convinced myself that I had BPD because I think that there's some overlap in terms of like overreacting and getting triggered by things. So for a little bit I was like, do I have BPD? But this behavior doesn't come through in any of my other friendships or familial relationships. If someone doesn't respond to me for a couple days, I don't take it personally. But in my romantic relationship, if I don't get a response for a few hours or something, I'm just like, what did I do wrong? I must have fucked up. And I get really anxious. Then I want to push the other person away. I think I may be anxious and avoidant. I'm reading that book Attached to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm not reading it. I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm too lazy to read a book. Did Louis hook us up? I've been asking Louis to hook me up with his friends for so long. He told me he was gonna hook me up with someone. He never did. So no, I didn't meet him through Louis. This person I actually met at a crypto conference. I know. I shit on crypto all the time. And he's also in the NFT world, which I shit on all the time, and I still shit on it to him, to his face. I'm like, NFTs are fucking retarded. But he's in that world. But he's very lovely. He's been so kind to me, so patient with me, even though I can be fucking insane. I know that every once in a while, one of you guys like hits on me or might romanticize me or idealize me to some degree and like asks me out or DMs me, whatever. I would like to tell you that I'm a terror in romantic relationships. I'm quite anxious. I'm quite needy. Well, I don't know if I'm needy, but I do want to talk every day. It doesn't need to be all day, every day. I mean, every day I want to talk every day. It doesn't need to be all day, but I do want to hear from you throughout the day. I I get needy. I get territorial. I can be jealous. I can't tell to what degree I'm fucked up and need to go to therapy, which I should go to therapy anyway, or if I'm just a girl, because bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. And when I go long periods without dating, I'm like, I'm a pretty well-adjusted person. I don't have these like freakouts at any of my friends or my family, but in romantic relationships, I'm just like, where the fuck are you? Why haven't you texted me back? You know? Yeah, I am an overly attached girlfriend. I'm nuts. Um, Let me read some of these comments. So no, I didn't meet him through Louis. I met him at a crypto conference. Um, I think it was kind of cute. I mean, I don't like I mean, no, I actually like socializing. I don't really care about crypto or NFTs, but I do like socializing. And a lot of the people that I've met throughout all of this have obviously been in the crypto space, so I like meeting up with people. So this person I met because I was planning to go to this party for this NFT project, which I will not name because I don't like shilling any projects. Um, but it was really far out, and my friend invited me to come like to a hotel to Airbnb or to Uber with a group of people. So he was there, and we were just like looking at each other, and we were like, I don't actually want to go to this party. And he was like, I don't want to go to this party either. So we were like, do you want to just do something else? So I met him like that. It was kind of cute. I think it's kind of cute. He's really nice, good person. I usually am into terrible people, so he's a really good person. Um, Reading. secure attachment may be it actually. So do you think I'm securely attached? I think I'm quite anxiously attached. I'm reading the attachment book and there's like a little test in there and you have to mark and tally up if you're, secure, anxious, avoidant. They give you like statements and if you agree with it, you tally it up. I was like practically every single anxious one. I had a couple avoidant, I had a couple secure, but mostly anxious. So I just would like to, I don't know why I'm doing this because I'd probably benefit from you guys idealizing me and romanticizing me, but I'd like to say that I'm a terror to date. I do think that like all women are kind of a terror to date. I do think most of my friends express the same thoughts as me in terms of like being a little nuts, getting a little jealous, getting a little territorial, but most women shove it down. I can't shove anything down. I say anything that's on my mind, and also I'm quite expressive. So when I'm upset at something small, sometimes I'm just like pouty with my guy, and he's just like, I can tell you're being pouty. Anyway, this is very new. Who knows how long it'll last? Um, you're pretty secure, which counterintuitively means you need clear communication or you get antsy about it. Interesting. As long as I hawk tua, a guy will put up with almost anything. I will say that when I like someone, I do have a very high sex drive, but I will also say that I'm a little bit concerned because I'm not that like. Why am I talking about this? I'm gonna have to delete this later. I'm not like I don't have any like kinky fantasies. I don't. I'm open to trying things if a guy wants to try things, but like I'm not inherently like a super like I want to be. I have a rape fantasy. I probably can't use that word on YouTube, but I just used it. I don't have like a weird fantasy like that. I do think that I have a high sex drive, so happy to go all day long, but I don't have any like weird kinks. Is that problematic? Especially in a this is new, but like if you're in a long-term relationship, do you constantly need to escalate? So is it problematic that I don't have like a kinky fantasy? I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about this on a fucking live stream. This is not smart. Um, Hi everyone. What did you walk yourself into? I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I was just saying actually that I'm moving to LA for 2 months. First of all, I always try to get us. My home base is Las Vegas, and it gets disgustingly hot in the summer, and it's already over 100 degrees. I think all week it's like 106, 105. So I always leave in the summer, but I so the places I would consider are doing a sublet. So I always do a sublet, either San Francisco, New York, LA, because I went to college at USC, so I have a lot of friends in LA. So those are my three places I would be considering. Since I'm seeing someone, LA, you know, right? Normal shit is awesome enough. Also, question for the men, anyone watching this, I mean, not that many people are watching this. Question, if I want to get some lingerie, what kind of lingerie do guys like? Like, because when you look up lingerie, I'm trying to buy. I don't know why I'm asking you guys this. Okay. Also, if you'd like to donate to me, my donation links are in the description box, and I do really appreciate it. Or if you want to send a super chat, feel free to. Anyway, so lingerie questions. Okay, you like red. So when you look up lingerie, though, there are a lot of like bodysuits, which are the things where it like is connected at the bottom, like a one-piece bodysuit. I'm kind of like that's one of the top things that shows up when you look up lingerie for women. I'm like, I like black as well. Um, but I assume that guys probably don't want a bodysuit because those are really hard to put on and off, to take on and off. It's like an ordeal to take off and put on. So do you guys like bodysuits? Do you guys just like a bra? Do you like the high thigh high socks, like those lacy thigh high socks? Do you like garter belts? I don't know what guys like. I I've only had one super serious relationship, to be honest, like super serious relationship. And the only thing he was into were like those socks that go high, like the thigh high socks. Um, yeah, the stocking lacy stuff. Okay. The fact that I'm trying is my head. Well, I'm trying to keep it fresh, but I'm also I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like some people think I'm like a really kinky like. I think because I have sort of a strong personality, especially on Twitter, some people think I'm like a fucking dominatrix. I'm like, guys, I'm pretty normal in the bedroom. I'm open to what I'm basically with that. I don't want to go as far as to be like, I'm a submissive, but I'm pretty much just like, whatever you want to do, we'll do that. I'm very just like, whatever you want to do. I don't personally, I don't think about some like fantasy of being like kidnapped or something. You know what I mean? But if a guy wants to try something, I'm open to it. I need to delete this live stream immediately after this. Please don't screen record it, or I will block you. Okay, don't screen record this, or I will block you forever, and you will not see any more of these ever. Okay. Um. Anyway, why are we talking about lingerie on a crypto channel? I don't know if this is a crypto channel. Okay, let me read some of these stockings and lacy stuff. Okay, I have a couple of like the high knee, like the stockings that come up to like here. They're lacy, that are black. Okay, romantic or Pound Town? I mean, probably Pound Town. Fishnet bodysuit. Okay, so you do like bodysuits. Thigh highs are never wrong. Fishnet. You guys like fishnet, huh? I always thought of fishnet as like a little bit too trashy. Like I'm very into like lace, but I feel like fishnet I think of as like being a full-on like hooker or stripper. But if you guys are into it, maybe I should look into fishnet. Everyone likes fishnet, huh? Baby doll dresses. Okay, what do you guys think about baby doll dresses? Because I personally feel the most comfortable and confident in a baby doll dress because it hides your tummy. And when I'm going on dates, I eat a lot. I want to eat a lot of steak or sushi or steak. So I need to. I want to cover the belly afterwards if we're going to go to the bedroom afterwards. So do I want to be exposing my full belly and walking around with my big fat bloated steak belly? No. So that's why I kind of like a baby doll dress, but I don't know if that's something that guys are into. You know, covering the belly. How do you feel about the baby doll dresses? Uh, the crypto part of this channel is I'm rich, I'm poor again. This is true. This is good content. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Don't screen record this because I'm going to delete it later. Seriously, don't screen record it. I'm trying to ask you real questions. Don't put this on the internet. I hope the guy that I'm talking to does not see this. T-shirts with nothing underneath. I wear that all the time. I love wearing just t-shirts. I'm not wearing a bulletproof vest. They're trashy, that's the point. I know, but I like lace. I feel like lace is the kind of trashy that I'm into. I feel like fishnet, I feel like I'm like I should be on the streets. But if guys like it, okay, so what's the verdict? Do we like black? Do we like red? Okay, we're gonna start with color. What color lingerie do you like? I think that the most insufferable thing when someone says that they're either visiting a place or moving to a place is people who start complaining about that place. I'm like, you're not moving there. I don't give a fuck if you like the place. Like if I feel like when I say that I'm going to San Francisco, I get a bunch of comments like, "Oh, you want to just go hang out with the homeless people?" Oh, and I'm like, I have family in San Francisco. I'm dating someone in LA. You're not fucking moving there. Are you dating someone in any of those cities? No. Are you moving there? Did I ask you to move there? No. So if you have a problem with the city that I am going to, keep it to yourself. I don't give a shit. Anyway, go with my preference. Black with black hair is good. I like black. Is he Asian or white? He's white. He's Jewish. I love a Jew. Probably why I love my little Samuel so much. I love Jews. I don't know why. I just have a soft spot in my heart for little Jews. I think they're so adorable. Don't screen record this. You know where I do leave these live streams? Actually, like I'll delete it from my main channel, but I do have a second YouTube channel, which is I'll link it. Okay, because I leave these up on my second YouTube channel. So I just commented it. Also, I'm gonna comment my donation links because your girls needs to pay rent in California for at least a few months. So if you would like to donate, I'd appreciate it. Now that I'm talking about dating though, I don't know if people are going to donate to me anymore and people might unsubscribe from me now. Are you going to unsubscribe to me because I'm talking to someone? Do you not want to watch me anymore? I'm just looking for advice, okay? Because I honestly wasn't really dating throughout the entire like year and a half or 2 years that I was covering the SBF stuff because I was like moving. Like I got a sublet in SF and I was so focused on like, don't unsubscribe. I was so focused on like putting out content and whatever. So I wasn't really dating. Also, I was fresh out of a relationship because in the weeks leading up to Celsius, I was going through a breakup. So I was fresh out of a relationship and then I started focusing on this stuff. So I wasn't really dating the past couple of years. So now that I'm dating again, I need some advice. And I'm also realizing that I'm kind of insane and I have some problems. Okay. Um, Aw, thank you, JP Shower, for the super sticker. Thank you for supporting my continued coverage. I do plan on continuing to cover FTX until the bankruptcy is over, but I know that not everyone was an FTX creditor, so you might not care. So, first of all, were you an FTX creditor? Answer yes or no. Second, what kind of content would you like me to make more of? Because I know that the obvious thing to do is continue covering crypto and fraud. You know, actually, there are a lot of people making like these shit coins. I guess I could cover that, but like, I don't really care that much about the crypto space. So, is there anything else you'd like me to talk more about on this YouTube channel? Please let me know. I'd appreciate it. Pokimane, and always create a mystery. I don't know who Pokimane is. Oh wait, she's a streamer, right? I don't know anything about her though, honestly. Um, does my new friend vape? He doesn't himself. He uses Zins, but he vapes. He uses my vape. When I have my vape around, he's like, "Give me that." So kind of. I guess I'm getting him addicted to vapes. So, oopsies. Also, I have to get off of this in like 5 minutes because I have a stream with Louis. But I kind of gotta pee. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. You've dated several Asian ladies. Purple lingerie is always striking on Asian skin tone. Oh, interesting. Oh, that kind of makes sense actually because purple is the complementary. I think complementary is when it's the opposite color. Anyway, purple is the opposite color of yellow, and I am a little yellow lady. So that makes sense. Okay, maybe I can fuck with some purple. Okay. Any other lingerie recommendations? Also, if you'd like to donate to my lingerie fund, I'm trying to buy some lingerie. If you have any recommendations for lingerie I should buy, let me know. I'm probably not going to post pictures of it, but I will describe the lingerie that I purchased. um, Tinkle timer started. I'm a great interviewer. Not everyone could do a good interview. Thank you so much. I don't think of myself as a good interviewer. I do think that I'm generally like good at getting along with people. I feel like I can get along with people like anybody. Like, G-Lock and Louis are obviously very different kinds of people. I think I can generally get along with anybody, but I don't know that I think of myself as like an incredible interviewer, but I really appreciate that compliment. And I've made a lot of contacts. Oh, did you guys know Elon Musk followed me on Twitter? He also subscribed to me to see what's behind my paywall. And nothing's behind my paywall, but actually maybe some things are. Sometimes I do post behind my paywall, but nothing like sexy, I mean. But anyway, he subscribed to me on Twitter. So he's paying for a subscription to me. I feel quite honored about that. So anyway, I was going to say that like I have met and made a lot of interesting contacts throughout all of this, but I feel too pussy to ask to interview anyone. Like I'd be too scared to ask to interview Elon because I'm like, I'm sure you've been interviewed by much smarter people than me. You know what I mean? I'm kind of intimidated. Um, that's comforting when people assume they're too much. They're pretty normal for the most part. I think that all women are probably a little bit more hormonal, a little bit more clingy, a little bit more attached than all men. So I can't tell to what degree I'm on the normal scale. I will say that I try to end it all the time at the slightest sign of like, see, I don't even know how long this is going to last because I've tried to end this relationship like every 3 days. And I think it's more of a defense mechanism, or I just think I have a really strong, poignant fear of abandonment. And I try to end it first so that, first of all, I'm not the one who's left. And also, I think it's unintentionally, but subconsciously, probably like a testing mechanism because I don't actually want to end it. Well, actually, in some of these moments when I'm like just heated or sad or triggered or whatever, feel like I want to end it. But I think in my more sober state of mind, I'm like, no, I don't actually want to end it. So I can't tell if I'm just sort of like seeing if the person will leave me if I try to end it. I'm trying to psychoanalyze myself. I've been trying to do some work on myself because I haven't dated in quite some time. Obviously, like the last time I dated someone, it obviously ended since I was single for the past 2 years. So this now I'm dating again. I'm trying to like figure out what I do wrong in relationships because I think that I don't think it's the guy. I think it's me, and I think it's probably good that I have the self awareness of thinking like I need to work on myself and I am kind of crazy, but I can't tell to what degree I'm just a normal chick versus like I need mental help. Okay, purple's a good suggestion. Okay, is this moving to OnlyFans? No, I'm not making an OnlyFans. I'm sorry. Most guys don't care about lingerie. Well, it's come up in our conversations that maybe we should get some lingerie. So I personally don't care that much about lingerie. And I think most men, you're right, don't really care. But might test it. Elon's super happy. Elon would probably. Yeah, I think that the fact that Elon, like, not only. Elon's only following like 600 people on the entire app. He's literally the CEO of Twitter. And he's only subscribed to about 148 people, I think, and he subscribed to me, so he's paying for my thing. I also have a really expensive subscription fee. Not that Elon has any difficulty paying for a subscription fee, but you can't change it. So I kind of regret making my subscription fee on Twitter like $9.99 because a lot of people have it much cheaper than me. But I tried to change it and lower it, but I can't. You can't change it once you set it. So, but Elon pays for a subscription to me. So the fact that he like follows me and subscribes to me, I think I could probably get an interview because our DMs are open now. But I'm too pussy to ask him for an interview. Um, I used the tobacco jewels. You made a girlfriend cry when ending a relationship. You felt bad. That's normal though. I feel like it'd be weird if you were dating someone and you broke up with them and they just didn't cry or they were unfazed. It's okay. How long ago was it? She's probably better now, I hope. Um, yeah, lace is a good route to go. Um, okay, I have to get off this soon to make a video with Louie. So, I love you all. If you'd like to donate to my lingerie fund, lingerie fund. Here are my donation links. I do these for fun, but also I'm trying to step up my income because I'm going to be in LA for the next couple of months. Cute tan lines are harder than lingerie. Oh, interesting. No, that's not that hard to do. You just wear a bikini outside for a while. Um, do you guys like tan lines? Because usually I like try to tan topless, but it's probably if you guys like tan lines, maybe I should do tan lines. Um, looking for baby number 13. Elon has not DM'd me, so pretty bra and panties. What kind of panties do you guys like? Before I get off this, do you guys like the booty shorts? Do you like thongs? What kind of panties do you guys like? Because I mostly own thongs because they like just don't show lines on your clothing, but I assume that men probably like booty shorts more. What do you like? I have to get off this soon. Um, okay. Thongs and body stockings, okay? Booty shorts, thong. Oh, yeah, thongs are easier access because you can just pull it to the side, but when you're wearing booty shorts, it's a little more difficult. You have to take them off. Thong, you can just, okay, bikini style, booty shorts. I'm just curious. Someone's like, we don't care. You know, some men don't care, some men care. Booty shorts. It's the whole outfit. Okay, I'm gonna reconvene this later. I have to go start my stream with Louis. It's not going to be live. I'm going to edit it later. I'll post on my YouTube channel. Watch out for my next video. I love you. Bye, people. Thank you for the advice. I'll be back and I'm going to ask you more about lingerie.